How are y'all doing, my good people? Welcome back to another episode of Southern Therapy Podcast. I am your host, the one, the only, the extraordinaire. I am Danielle Bailey, and welcome back to another episode of Southern Therapy Podcast, you guys. I hope and pray that everybody is having a wonderful day, and y'all already know what I'm going to say. If you are not having a great day, what I want you to do is I want you to immediately stop in your tracks. If you're driving, pull over on the side of the road. If you're listening to this, you're at the gym, stop the treadmill. If you're listening to this, wherever you're at and you're sitting in your chair, I want you to stop. If you're not having a good day, I want you to stop. I want you to take a deep breath in. Let it out. Deep breath in. Let it out. Now the last time, we're going to take a really deep breath in and we're going to let it out. And when we let out this breath, we're going to let out all our problems, all our struggles, all our worries, whatever it is that is getting us down for the day, we're going to let it out. So deep breath in. Hold it. Let it out. Okay, as you let it out, feel the focus upon the tension in your shoulders that are leaving. And really and truly, like when you push that last breath out, like you are pushing everything out that has come up against you. Like you are pushing it out and you're letting it go, and you're going to really and truly start conquering the rest of your day. Okay, like, yo, that's what we gonna do. Like, I'm gonna try my best to remember to do that technique for every time I do this podcast, because I really and truly want us to actually let go of things that are bothering us, especially things that we cannot control, you guys. Like, if we can't control it and it's coming our way, we're gonna pray about it. We're gonna do our best to put it over in God's hand, and we're gonna trust in God, not trust in ourselves. All right. So, you guys, let's just go ahead and jump into today's topic. Today's topic is, y'all, like I don't know if I feel like I've talked about this topic before, but it's a topic that is near and dear to my heart. And the topic is, because I'm pretty sure so the title of the topic for today is Dear Megan. Yes, I'm talking about Megan Thee Stallion today. Though this past week, she confirmed that Tory Lanez actually shot her. So if anybody do not know who Megan Thee Stallion is, she's a real popular rapper from Houston, Texas. And like, I want to say probably like about a month ago, she was in the car and a guy shot her. Another black guy, one of her supposed to be friends, shot her in the back of her foot. And so like she has been quiet since the accident happened. Like she really did not say who shot her. Like she never came out and said Tory shot me. Well, last week she did. Even though people were speculating that, he shot her, she never did come back and say anything though, And so this past week, she made a video. And the video was, first of all, everybody knew he shot her. We just knew that. But the video that she made, and it just kept reminding me of what I'm moving forward, and my purpose is going to be for 2021. Like 2021, my purpose is to really and truly, especially with my private practice, is to create a space for black women. And it's not meaning that I won't serve any Caucasian women. That's not it. But I want to be able to provide a safe space for African American women, because we are not protected. Nobody protects us. Nobody. The black man don't protect us. Definitely not the white man. Like, nobody protects us. We are out here by ourselves, but we are on the front lines for everything and for everybody else. But nobody is there to protect us. Yeah, you may have a few guys that's like, yeah, I'll protect, I'm gonna do this, but the majority of black men do not protect us at all. And it is very apparent because Megan was shot and not too many rappers came to her defense. Not too many black rappers came to her defense and said anything. That when she said that Tory Lane shot her, you didn't it was almost like a mumble, like that goes to show you. And then people started like the whole thing with Megan and him shooting her. It's like it blows my mind. Like this girl had to come on her IG live and do a whole video for people, one, to believe her, for two, for her to explain herself and why she didn't, because she did not tell. Like when she got shot, like this is what got me. Okay, first of all, shout out to Megan. Like sis a real one. She was saying in her video, she said the reason why I did not say anything that he shot me to the police. She said, first of all, I was scared. And she was like, the police was being rough with us. And she was like, it was 4 black people in this car. And you tell me that there's a gun, and I tell them that there's a gun in this car? You don't think that they might kill all of us? They killing people and they ain't doing nothing. They killed Breonna Taylor. Like, she had enough sense and she was aware. Mind you, her foot is leaking. As she say, my foot is leaking. And I had enough sense to think, like, hey, I can't say that he got a gun. Or I can't say that he shot me, because if I do, the police officers are going to draw their weapons on all of us. And we all may not come out of here alive. So let me keep my mouth shut. Let me not say anything. So until this is over. And the amount of cognitive thinking that she had to do in that moment while your foot is thriving, while you are in severe pain from being shot. Like, yo, and dude still comes out here and still talk about her. Still make up lies about her. Saying that. And then, people was like, oh, well, and then, people start saying that she deserved it. Like, how she deserved to get shot? Nothing that she done nothing that she could have done other than pull a gun out on him at the same time deserved for her to get shot. Nothing. Oh, well, she hit him. So she hit him, so it's okay for him to shoot her? Like, so many things could have went wrong in that instant when he shot her. And it's just like, and she has to come on Instagram for people really and truly to believe her, for her to damn near be almost in tears explaining herself. She shouldn't even have to explain herself. If this was the other way around, if Megan was a white woman, Tory would be in jail. We couldn't even, before the blink of the eye, dude still would be in jail. But because she's a black woman, and because she's Megan Thee Stallion, because she has these vulgar, lyrics and stuff, and I guess, she show her body, people feel like that is okay. That is not okay for her to be shot. It doesn't matter what she sing about, what she raps about, what she looks like. Like, it does not matter. He shot her. And ain't nobody saying nothing. Like, the only people who are really coming out for her and standing out is other black women. So Megan video went on to further prove my point. Like, yo, before Megan had said anything, I had made a post on Facebook about how black women are not protected. And then, boom, here come Megan video. Further proving my point that we are not protected. We protect ourselves. Nobody else looks after us but us. So I want to make sure that I'm creating a space for African American females so that they can come and so that they can really and truly get the help that they need. You know? Like, I want you to be able to come to my practice and really and truly be able to let your hair down, let your guard down, be able to say, be able to be vulnerable. Like, I'm modeling this after two women in my practice we have these high powerful jobs, we have these stressful careers where we have to be the alpha female. We have to be the alpha female when we're at work, when we're leading these companies. Like, we have to be that. We have to be an alpha female. But we are, at the end of the day, we are still a female. So where can we come to be vulnerable? Where can we come to be able to just open up and say about our traumatic childhood, to say about the molestation that happened, to say about the rape that happened? Like, where are we going? Who can we talk to about this? We can't talk to a Karen because they not going to understand. Just like right now, how I done got passionate. A Karen would think that I was yelling. No, I'm just passionate. This is the stuff that happens. So, who provides that space for us? So, I want to make sure that I'm doing my role, I'm doing my part with providing a space. So, like 2021, I'm going to really and truly tailor my practice to that. I'm going to bring on, I'm expanding my private practice. So I'm going to bring on other African American females to help in the fight, to help our other sisters, to provide that space. Like, I have so many ideas for it. I want us to tackle health and wellness. Like, I want us to tackle all of this. Health and wellness. Starting with myself first. Health and wellness. Making sure we take care of our health needs, not neglecting them, not going to the doctors like we should, being overweight, fighting obesity, overeating, like, all of this is going to be encompassed. And I'm excited. I'm going to look at my own life and see what areas I need to work on. And I'm going to create. Like, I told somebody the other day, I create stuff because I need it. I was creating a self-care tracker the other day. And the reason why I created the self-care tracker is because I got sick a couple of weeks ago. And I realized that I hadn't taken off during this whole pandemic. And so, like, usually my body is used to a vacation in about March or April. Well, the pandemic started in March or April. I'll take off like a couple of days, maybe about 2-3 days, March or April or whatever. Then come in the summertime, take off some time, take off a little time, September, October, because it's my birthday. And then I'll take off like a whole week between Christmas and New Year's. Take that whole week off. So it's usually about 4 times where I'm taking off for work. However, in the midst of all of this, the pandemic, I had no time off. And so, like, I got sick. My body was just like sick. And I tell my people all the time, either you're going to you're going to plan your time off, or either your body is going to make you take time off. And that's exactly what happened. My body made me take the time off. So because of that, I was like, I really and truly need to create a self-care tracker. So I look at stuff that's in my life that I know that that's a problem area, and I create stuff for it, because I know that if I'm struggling with it, I know other people are struggling with it. So health and wellness, making sure, I address my health needs. I know I'm not the only one struggling with that. There are other people that are struggling with that. Struggling with obesity, struggling with overeating. I know I'm not the only one. So why not provide that type of service? Like when I tell you that I am, like just, I, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about what I can be able to provide for my community. And like even just talking to you guys, like I just thought of a service to actually try to incorporate into my private practice. Like I literally just thought about a service to do. So you know, nonetheless, like I want to be able to provide that space so that we can really and truly get the help that we need. Because if not, we ain't gonna make it. All right. So y'all, that's all I really and truly have for today. Today's podcast really and truly is not that long. But wait, before I go, I want to give you guys an encouraging word. I want to start like leaving off with an encouraging word and stuff like that. So I'll leave out with this encouraging word. I want y'all to, even in the midst of this pandemic, even in the midst of this pandemic, I want you to pursue your dreams. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, put your whole heart into it and start pursuing it. I'm telling you, when I say pursue it, I mean pursue it like it's your last. No matter how crazy it may sound, or no matter how you think, well, it may sound crazy to other people. You might be like, "Oh, that's gonna sound crazy. People ain't gonna want to do it. People are gonna think I don't care. I don't give a. I don't give a damn what people may think or what people may say. I want you to still do it. The people that are closest around you, they are going to talk. It ain't no problem. They going to talk, but it doesn't matter. I have very, very, very few people who support me locally. Very few. All of my supporters are from out of town. And that is perfectly fine. Your tribe may not be people who you know. And truth be told, sometimes having a tribe of people who you know, they may think that you're not qualified because they know you. So you don't want them type of people. You don't want them type of people where you got to do extra to prove that you know what you're talking about. No. Get people who believe you off the jump. They didn't see you. They didn't heard you. And they believe in what you say. They believe in you. They support you. Like, it's people out there that are going to believe in you, that are going to support you. There are people that believe in me and support me and I don't even know them. But they come and listen to my podcast. They come and listen to my YouTube channel. And I thank you. I thank them for it. I thank them for coming. So you yourself, whatever it is, that the voice that you have, that you need to get out there into the world, you need to step into it and you need to do it. Whatever it is. I tell people this all the time. When we are kingdom builders and we all work together. I tell my clients this. We all work together. We all are linked together. And so what I mean by that is when a client comes to me and they're struggling with depression, they're struggling with anxiety, and whatever their job is, they may not be operating at the max capacity because they are struggling on the inside themselves. So when you're not operating at your max capacity, you're operating at a medium level where the people who are connected to you are getting medium subpar, even though you think you may be offering excellent service. Because people we be like, oh, I just throw my problems to the side and I just focus on my customer and I give them excellent customer service. You give them excellent customer service at a mediocre level because that's where you're performing it. Because you are suffering from depression. So imagine if you get that lifted and you're operating at your full potential. Imagine the type of stuff that you'll be able to do for yourself and for your clients because you are operating at the full potential. That's why it's so important for us to deal with our mental health. That's why it's so important for us to deal with the stress. Because yes, you may be providing at a medium level. You may be providing excellent services at a mediocre level. And that's nothing wrong with that because we go through stuff. We go through a depression. We go through a funk. Yes. I can tell you myself, when things are lifted, the type of stuff that I talk about with my clients, when the fog is lifted, when I ain't going through nothing, or the type of stuff, like I'm able to help them. But when we have a session that is out of this world, it's because your girl is operating at a maximum capacity. Some of any and everything can come out of my mouth and we be dropping gems. So, we all connected. People need what you're going to offer. You are part of the circle. Stop sleeping on yourself. Stop sleeping on your dreams. Stop sleeping on the gift that God has given you. Because trust me, you are a part of a big old circle that works to be able to keep people in the kingdom of God. I don't care if you are a lash tech, or if you are a hair removal, you do the Brazilian waxes. What you got purpose. You're a part of this. You make people feel beautiful. You make people feel confidence. You help create babies. Okay? Like I saw some girl say that, this is the product. She had a baby. She had posted a picture. I think it's Cat Snatcher. That's what she called herself on Instagram. But she had a picture of a baby, and she said the onesie said a product of Cat Snatcher. So like all of this, that's her name. I ain't talking about no vulgar. Her name is Cat Snatcher. Okay? Don't want y'all to be like, how you go from encouraging to that? But all of this work together. You make people feel beautiful. You make women feel confident. You help women reproduce. Women who probably couldn't, because I know a lot of those. I don't know what their names are. So yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what y'all names are. But a lot of the people that does the Brazilian wax, they do yoni steams and all this other kind of stuff. And so like I've seen where they say the yoni steam could help with infertility. So like it's all in a circle. Imagine if a woman was to go from she couldn't have a baby and she just didn't know, she going to doctors in and out, and she go to the lady that does the Brazilian wax and she offer her, hey, let's do a yoni steam. She go there and she start getting these yoni steams and boom, she get pregnant. So the problem where she couldn't get pregnant, you was a part of the solution. Like this is how we all work together, and I hope that y'all are understanding it. So that's why it's so important that you don't sleep on your gift, whatever it is that you got, because we all are operating in a circle. Y'all are saving marriages, okay? Come on, I'm telling you. Y'all are saving marriages with these Brazilian waxes. Creating happy homes with these Brazilian waxes. Okay, if ain't nobody ever told you, and I know y'all may think that I may be being funny, but I'm dead ass serious though. Dead ass. Because that could be what save a marriage. You may think, oh, it's just something so simple, but it's something to you that was simple, but it sparked something in a relationship. And the marriage that may be headed on divorce, they didn't reconcile because you done snatched that thing clean. I'm just saying, like, it's not just about snatching that thing clean, but it's a whole bunch of underlying issues that you may not even notice, that you may not even know because they don't share it with you. But what I'm saying is, we all are part of this big old circle, and we all have to fight for God's kingdom. All right. So that's all I got for y'all on today, for real now. Thank y'all so much for listening to this podcast. I am your host, Danielle Bailey, and thank you so much for listening to Southern Therapy Podcast. I will see y'all next week. I love you, and Jesus does too, and there's not a thing you can do about it. See y'all next week, y'all. Bye, y'all.